and welcome to the first in our series of tutorials for your Google Sites assessment. Now, before you go into the assessment and try to do it, make sure you have your Gmail account ready. You'll need it to be able to get into the Google Sites. Also, before creating your page, have all your required files handy, such as your JPEG file, your movie file, your audio file, and your document ready to go. Once you're ready, what we'll do is we'll go over and we'll go to our Google Sites page. So we're going to go to www.google.com sites overview.html, as you can see there, and that will take us to your sites. Now remember, I'm logged in as myself, so it'll take me to where my site is going to be. We're going to go to home, and as you can see, there is no sites created here. So what we're going to do is we're going to create. We're going to click on that red and where it says create, and we're just going to click on that to create our site. Well, it's going to help us begin to create our site. We have a number of templates we can use. You can use a blank, classroom, soccer team, spring floral, but I prefer, at this point, we're just going to use blank. Let's type in your name, the name of your site. Now I'm going to use Sample Assessments site, and as you can see, it is actually putting it also into the site location. Now we're going to prettify it a bit. We're going to use a theme. I'm going to use the iceberg theme, but as you can see, there's quite a few different themes that you can choose from. So we'll go back. I'm just going to select iceberg. I'm just going to drop this down a little bit so we don't need to see that, because down here we now have to verify that we're not a robot. So I've got to select all images with French fries. So what I've got to do is find out of them 9 images which ones have French fries, and I think that one has, and that one has. So we just hit verify, and then we can go up to create. But before we do, let's just make sure that our site location is correct. Sample Assessment Site, that's what we want. It's the same as our site name. So now we hit create. Now this takes a little while. I'm on a fairly slow connection. You might have one that's faster, but it's not a long time to wait. As you can see, we've now got what we call our home page for our site. Now I'm going to put in some content. I'm just going to copy and paste it from a notepad that I had prepared earlier, and it's just going to have a short description, and then we'll go on to, we'll put in what task we're going to complete. Okay, so I'm just going to go to edit. I'm going to edit the page, and then I'm going to copy in that content that I was talking about. It's not a lot of content and it's not pretty, but it will give you the general idea. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in as a list, and I'll also just items 3, 4 and 5, I'm going to indent them so that you know that they actually come under item number 2. Okay, so for the downloads page, we're going to have our audio file, our movie file, and our image file. Right. We're also going to have our obviously our blog with our minimum of 3 posts. We're going to have that download page with those 3 files, and we'll have a docx Word document as well. Okay. We also need to put in a survey, but we'll put that in at the end. Okay, so then all we need to do is to save this file, and that will make sure that when we come back it's ready to go. Okay, and I shall see you soon when we create our simple blog. Bye now.